I wanted to just show you a couple of websites. They happen to be on the topic at hand, but I think it makes some of the points that I was trying to make. So if we look at this one, this is a blog on golden rules for writing content for your website. What I want you to notice is these things, four short paragraphs. Each one is one sentence, one's two sentences, that one's two sentences, this one's two sentences, this one's two sentences. It's broken up like that. There's a space there, space there, space there. Then before you go on, that sort of fills one screen. Before you get to the next screen, there is a heading. And then again, more short paragraphs, then another heading. Then diagrams and pictures. So this is a kind of, this is a fairly good example of what a well-designed web text on a website looks like. Actually, on this website here, which I can share the links to this one, there's a readability test tool, so you can put your words in and it will give you a feedback on how readable your words are. Here's another example of a website. This is 10 bad web design examples and common errors of website designers. Well, that's not really what we're talking about at the moment, but here again, we have short paragraphs, spaces between paragraphs, subheadings. Here, the web creator has got a list. That's good. Our eyes go to that list. Then more lists, pictures, and so on. So there's a couple of examples of websites. Now, I just had a question that I wanted to pick up from Hanatu. If writing in blogs is more than one paragraph, as you said, not more than 100 words, will it affect the website? 100 words is a rough guideline. I haven't actually counted how long the words are on, for instance, this website. Let me just count this paragraph here. So that paragraph there that I've marked is 50 words. So that just gives you an example. You can be 50 words, you could be up to 100 in a paragraph, but anything more than that, and it's starting to look kind of bulky. So I hope that answers the question. And now I'm going to hand over to Licha, who's going to tell you about how to upload a blog post. Are you there, Licha?
Yes. Hi everyone. So just gonna share my screen.
So I stop presenting.
So thank you, Rupert. So Rupert show you, how to write a blog post, and I would like to show you how to upload it and create a blog post on the Learning Hub. So if you go to the main page, you can see in the menu on the right there is a news link that goes to the news page that we've linked to the blog. So here I've just posted one blog post as an example. I think we can keep the layout very simple. We can just use one column. I invite you to follow the rules that Rupert suggests to you, and it's always good to have an image in the blog, at least one image. And I think also is, because you're trying to inform people, I think it's good to also have a description for the image if possible. And then here at the bottom you can see there are these tags. So these are like keywords for your blog post. And I think it's useful to add them, because if someone, when you're gonna have hopefully hundreds of blog posts on your blog, would be, you could search just by clicking a certain tag, and then you would have a list of all the blog posts, talking about the AI or talking about women's health. or any other topic. So I'll show you how to edit a blog post first, and then how to add a new entry. So of course you have to log in, same thing as showed you yesterday. So you have to log in. You need to navigate to the page you want to edit. That's in this case the news page. And then here at the bottom of the blog post, on the left at the bottom, you can see there is an edit link. Just click here, and here you can see all the different fields that we can fill in the blog post. So first we have the entry title and the body of the blog. Here, the same thing I mentioned yesterday. It's always good to add as many links as possible to other pages of the website, and especially to other external websites because your ranking in the SEO will go up, and so your website will be more visible in the search of Google, of the other search engines. Same thing. So let's try, and for example, let's try to create a new blog now. So this one you can see I just added the same things that we saw yesterday. So I copied the text from a page, and of course I paste without style because I don't want any formatting to be attached and paste into my website, because I want to keep the style that's already in the website. And then I've added these links. I don't know if you remember. So if you want to add the link, you just select the text that you want to link. You click on the link icon, and then here you just paste the URL that you want to link to. And here I've added the description of the image in italic, just to make it look different from the rest of the text. And of course, Rupert mentioned it during his session. I've tried to break the text into different paragraphs. And yeah, you can see I've just tried to add as many links as possible. I've just added a link to Dr. Fatima Damu. Here there is a link to Facebook. And here you can also add attachments in case you want to add a PDF or any other kind of files. Later, after this blog session, I'm going to show you also how to embed videos and audios, but I'm going to explain to you in detail later. So let's try to create a blog post together. So if you want to create a new blog post, you have to go to the news page, and you have to click add a new entry. Just click here, and you have an empty, just have an empty blog post. So I think, let's try and add. We can just copy the text from this website. So we just right click, we copy. Then we go here, and we want this to be the title. Right click. It's quite long as a title probably. So let's try first and let's see what it looks like. Then I'm gonna just copy part of the text. Copy, and I'll add it into the blog entry body, just at the bottom here. And I always have to copy without formatting. Just gonna show you what happens if instead of just it doesn't look that bad. But sometimes if you copy from a different website, if you just try and copy this, sometimes it would appear exactly like this. So the text would be very big, would be a different font style, and it would just look very weird on your website. So okay, look here. Moodle is very smart, so it copied also the links that were in the page automatically. Then let's say, sorry, I want to add the image. So I want to add the image. I quite like this design, so I just want to add this image at the top of the page. Let's see if it let us. No, it doesn't let us save it. So don't worry. First of all, of course, you can see there are credits, so it's not right to do this. But now we're just gonna do it because, or we could just use. Why don't we use one of our images? Because you can see here they say credits, so it means that this image, is owned by the UN, so you can't really use it. So we have so many images. Let's try and use one of our images. So how do you attach an image? So you just click the cursor where you want to embed or attach, include the image. You click on the image icon, and then browse repositories, and then here you can choose one of the images that are already on the website. So let's say we want to add this image here, and then you just select this file. Here, I'll talk about this later when we talk about the search engine optimization, but it's always good to add the description for the image. So here there is a midwife with a patient, and then you just click save image. Here you can see there is auto size, so it's not too big. This is okay, and let's see what it looks like. No, you can see this is too big for our blog post. So you can just click on the image, go on the icon again, and then you always have to keep the auto size clicked, and you can reduce it to, let's say, 400 pixels. And if you keep this ticked, then it will just change proportionally, so it will keep the proportion of the image. Okay, so this is better. Then we can add the description under the image as well if we want. So we can take part of this. We can say, oh, this is a midwife in Kano Hospital. And then if you want to make it italic, you just select it, and we select the italic icon in the header. Okay, then what's left? This is, if you want, of course we want everyone on the web to be able to see and read our blog post. So this has to be set to anyone in the world. So we want anyone coming to our website, just as maybe it's been linked from a different website, maybe has just seen the blog post link in our Facebook, or in the maybe it's been linked from some of our other friend websites, so it has to be set to anyone in the world so they can see it. Otherwise they would say that they will need the login, but we don't want this. We want to let everyone to read it. And then here is the tag part. So here you can just say, okay, this article is about, let's see what it's about. So it's about stillbirth. So here you can just write stillbirth, and then you hit return, and then it's just gonna add it.